on a green blanket where children are guided to read the emotional cues of a baby, a vulnerable person. And one of the things we know that when we gather together to try and help or understand a vulnerable person, we have become more moral than when we didn't do that. Moral intelligence and moral development come from experiences which put you in a soup where you're learning to care collectively. It's a different kind of learning. It's a learning that's very difficult to find these days. So we are looking at giving children the capacity to be able to understand through the vulnerable baby, what does that baby feel? And what is that baby's intention? So this is the whole perspective-taking or cognitive aspect of empathy. And of course, then that's reinforced through literature, which is what kindergarten people and early childhood educators have done forever. They have used narrative, they have used story to help children take the perspective of the other and have a background, a shared background, a field trip, being an immigrant through a book, through the narrative of a story. But then the piece that's equally important in developing empathy is the affective side of empathy, which is our emotion, our capacity to care. Because without that element, just simply being able to read someone's emotions and take their perspective, it can be used positively or negatively. But with emotional understanding and emotional literacy, you have combined the affective and cognitive aspect of empathy to be transformational in terms of an individual's personal life and their ability to interact with others and to influence family, friends, community in a very positive way. It cannot be taught, but I promise you it can be caught. And it is caught around the green blankets in your classrooms, and the classrooms, as we heard in the introduction, on 3 continents,